What's up, guys? By the title of this video, you should know we are at 1 month with the Honda Grom. 1 month to this day. I picked it up from the dealer. As you can see, for right now it's still 100% stock. The levers are on their way. I hear they're in New York now, so finally getting an update on that, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, so I figured I'd do a short little 1 month review on the bike, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, and answer the age-old question of should I get a Honda Grom as a starter bike, as my first bike. And to answer that one right off the bat, no, you should not get a Honda Grom as your first bike. It's a great bike to learn on, it's a great bike to ride, it's a great second bike, but it is not a sufficient bike as a primary bike. And you know, there's going to be a lot of different opinions about that. Some people are going to say, oh, well, I only have a Honda Grom, I don't even have a car. That's my only means of transportation, and it's great. And that's awesome, but coming from somebody who actually, you know, rides more than one bike, I can tell you the Honda Grom will not cut it for the majority of people, I should say. Now, in the 1 month I've had it, we had some pretty bad weather. I can make up excuses all day long, but I've only got 265 miles on the whole bike. It runs like a top, obviously like it should. It's 100% stock still. And I don't have any major complaints about the bike, other than the fact that coming from a bigger bike to a smaller bike, you have to understand that it's slow. You have to understand that it's underpowered. And that's not a complaint, that's not a problem with the bike at all. That's just how it works. I figured I'd have some fun at the beginning of this ride and go off-road. So I did a little hill climb in the woods. And there's something dragging, so I am gonna go take that out. Sounds like we caught a stick. Let's see. But yeah, guys, this is a fun little bike. I don't have any real complaints. What are we dragging? Little stick there. Yeah, it's super fun to mess around with. Like I said, I don't think I'd want to own it as a primary bike, at least not where I live. You know, maybe if you're in a big city, that would be okay. But around here, there's a lot of mountains and hills, and pretty much you need to go on the interstate to get anywhere, or it just takes like 3 times as long. But regardless, guys, super awesome bike. So glad I bought it. And I absolutely love it. Like I said, I don't have any real complaints about the bike. Of course, I'm not a fan of the mirrors. I'm not a fan of the levers. I'm not a fan of the blinkers. I'm not a big fan of the rear tail section. But that is all to be expected. It's a stock bike. I mean, the R3, I wasn't pleased with any of that stuff either. So I changed the majority of it. But it still goes down the road perfect. Super nimble to ride. Super easy to learn on. I taught my fiance how to ride on this bike, and she had a blast. Hey, they finally got rid of the speed trap bullshit. Awesome. So like I said, guys, I've got, well, 266 miles on it now. I've been trying to ride it as much as possible, but with the bad weather and shit and just working all the time, I don't really have time to go on long road trips. So whenever I take the Grom out, it's only for like 5-mile trips. My goal was to hit the 600-mile break-in period before the end of the season. Hopefully I can still do that, but if not, oh well. I'm gonna get it as close as I can, change the oil anyways, and probably gonna modify it a little bit this winter. I'm not gonna do anything crazy. It's still got to be reliable. Like I said, it's not my daily rider, but I'm not ready to go like crazy, like big bore or anything like that, and just compromise the reliability of it just yet. It is still a brand new bike. It's 17. I know I'm kind of all over the place in this video, but probably the biggest complaint I have for this bike is the seat, how uncomfortable the seat is. I'm currently sitting on the back seat just for the fun of it, but yeah, after about 10 minutes of riding, my ass is numb. And it's not that way on the R3, so it's got to be just this seat. And I've heard that's actually a pretty common thing with Groms. The seats aren't that comfortable. Most people swap them out for, like, I think it's the Corbin seat, or some people do the Bride seat. I want to do a little bit more research into them before I pick one that I want, because the last thing I want to do is spend, you know, a couple $100 and find out it's just as bad as this one, you know. So that would just suck. I'm definitely balling on a budget, so to speak. I don't make money off of YouTube, at least not yet, so all of it's coming out of my own pocket. But I love making videos. That's why I do it. I love riding, and eventually I would love to make YouTube a full-time career. I think that would be a ton of fun. I have to go run to one of my banks, usually, you know, in a car on the R3. I could take the interstate and I could get there in, you know, 15-20 minutes, but taking the back roads on the Grom, so who knows how long it'll take. But that's the objective for today, guys. Once again, not really any sort of, you know, great adventure. There's a cop there, but it'll still be fun. That was a nice TC. Man, the front of that truck was all fucked up. It's actually pretty windy today. Like I said, guys, this video is kind of all over the place, just kind of me rambling on for now. Another thing I noticed, it seems like every time I record, there's always at least 2 cops around. I don't know why. Well, guys, we're almost there. So you better stop. Only about, I don't know, probably 6 to 8 more minutes on the Grom. Could be there in like 4 in a car or on the R3. But oh well, it's a beautiful day out. I felt like shit. I left work early today because I just felt like I was gonna throw up every time I moved, and we were just dead, so they didn't really care that I left. So that was cool. Well, guys, I made it to the bank, all set. Now we're leaving. Well, trying to anyways. This intersection is always fucking crazy. Or yeah, I guess it is kind of an intersection. Anyways, it is super hot out. Oh, this road is super rough. What the fuck are you guys doing? Come on now. Gonna go grab a bite to eat real quick and then head home. That'll pretty much wrap today up. Well, guys, went to the bank, got me some lunch. Now time to head home. And I think we're gonna do a little testing out today. Traffic's pretty backed up as it is, so I might take the interstate on the Grom to you know, to see. I know it isn't gonna be very quick, but it'll be fun. Well, guys, I just lied. I guess we are gonna try and record on the interstate. It's probably gonna be really windy. My max speed is like 60. well. I definitely don't belong on the interstate, but this is just too much fun. My max speed so far is 56. But there's no huge line behind me, so that's good. Well, the speed limit's 55, so I know I'm not going to speed. I am going to move out of the way of that fucking truck, though. That's just an accident waiting to happen. Come on, buddy, you're going to go faster than I am. What are you doing? This is definitely sketchy, guys. I don't recommend this on a stock Grom. Oh, we hit 61! 61! We're going uphill on the interstate. We need all the momentum and wind reduction we can get. I just got passed by a semi. We survived, guys. I do not recommend bringing the Honda Grom on the interstate. That was low-key kind of sketchy. But we got the job done. And it still is a hell of a lot quicker than taking all the back roads. Huh. I've never, I mean, that's probably not correct, but I've never seen a bighorn Dakota before. Odd. Well, guys, if you made it this far in the video, you usually know what this road means. If you liked the video, feel free to give me a thumbs up. It shows that you guys enjoy my content, and I should keep making it. As always, please subscribe for more awesome content. You always see something new. And as always, please share the video with a friend. Until next time, guys, ride safe. Peace out.